welcome to Physics at Home today. Today what we're going to do is gather some information so that we can make a DT, VT, and AT graph and take a look at motion graphs as we look at motion. Today's simple setup is pretty straightforward. You're going to need a ramp of some sort. So this is my coffee table. I've propped it up under textbooks, so I just have two textbooks, one under each leg to turn it into a low ramp. You don't need a ramp that's going to be too high, and a simple ramp is pretty easy to do. And then the other thing you're going to need is then marking of positions along your table. So for example, I've got my ruler here, so I've got my centimeters markings 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 along here, and that's just to make them really obvious when I'm looking at my ruler. Last thing you're going to need is something to time with, so I'm going to use my cell phone in this particular case, but you can use any device that makes or can count time, so whether that's a computer, a clock, a stopwatch, that kind of thing. As long as you have times, then you're good to go. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take your ball, you can use a can, you can use a toy car, whatever it is, and you're just going to let it go at the top of your ramp and then have it roll down through your rolls. My ball's not perfectly circular, so that's why it's kind of doing some funky stuff. So as it rolls through here, we want to make note of time and position. So if option 1 is to have your timer running in the middle of your run, and then what you would do is you would take a secondary device, whether it's an iPad, another camera or phone or something like that, put it in slow-mo mode, and then watch from above, and then record one run of the ball running through it. And then if you end up at the end being able to go back, you're able to see an exact time for when it hit that position in that video, and then that'll give you some good data. Second option you can do if you don't have a second device, easily done. What I do is I have my timer running, and I set my time right next to the location that I'm taking data from. So I'll take my ball and say I want to do 10 centimeters. So the first spot I'll do is then I'll start my timer, let my ball go, and stop it as soon as it hits that 10 centimeter mark. And then I will then move my timer then to the 20 centimeter marker, let my ball go, and then stop my time when it hits this point, and then I'd record that data. So I know 20 centimeters, here's my time. Move it along here and then drop it, and then for 30 centimeters, hit stop, there's my time, 40 centimeters, 50, so on and so forth. So that's the activity for today, and have some fun doing physics at home.